sorry about that. I'm gonna give you my 19 and pregnant story. Um, Mostly some of you guys can relate to it, and hopefully we'll see. Let's go. Let's get started. So yeah, I was 19. I met this guy a long time ago, like when I was like beginning high school, and I guess I was 12. And I liked him at first, but he never liked me because I was like 300 pounds and shit, and it was just like so when I got out of high school, I started like losing weight. So I was like probably like 120, 130. I probably don't remember. So I was walking with my girls, and he was, I guess, on his bike with his boy, and I'm like, yeah, what you saying? Like, let's link up later, I never gave him my number, and I was like 16 coming out of high school, and we seen each other again. And he was like, okay. So I went to my girl's house, and the man found me on Facebook when I did have a Facebook. And he added me. He's like, yeah, what you saying? Want to chill in the back, smoke a spliff or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Stay short. That happened, and we did it behind the warehouse, and I ended up lying there. So I'm like, okay, you know what? We've been doing it for like a couple of years now. So I'm just gonna lie down here and get pregnant. Yes, bitch. I said I'm gonna get pregnant. And he knew we would break up with each other if we feel like we're getting into another relationship with somebody else that we probably like. But it all went down to when I was 18 and I got pregnant, and I didn't want to tell anybody. And I was like a drinker back then, so I had a miscarriage, and we both felt sad about that, but we were just like fuck friends. So we tried again. I'm like 19, and it happened like behind a warehouse. So conceived behind it. I told him, "You must be goddamn out of your mind, stupid." So I went to my other girl's house and I smoked with her, and the girl's like, you know, like you know, I think I got a little food poisoning or something like that. And the next day I came home when he wanted to act stupid, just like other boys, just like, oh oh fuck, like I fucked this girl and I got her pregnant and I didn't know she was on. Yes, you did. You know that I was not taking birth control. That was for sure. Um, so I ended up getting sick, like 2 months later. Ended up vomiting and being sick and shit. Went to my ex best friend's house at the time, and he made me like breakfast, and we're like hot boxing and shit. Hot boxing is bathroom, and after he made me like breakfast, like I puked everywhere. So he's like, no, nobody ever puked on my food before. He's like, nobody ever puked on my food before, and you must be. Oh, I want you to pee on a stick. So I'm like, okay. So I had to call my dad. I'm like, Daddy, I'm hungry. Can you bring some food here? And they also said I need $10 to pee on a stick. And obviously my dad was like, why, Maria? Why do you need $10? Home, and my dad's like, are you pregnant? And I'm like, no, no. But mind you, me and I was going to school because I wanted to do like PAB and shit. Did not end up working out. So so the next day, I ended up being like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the clinic, da da da. I've been vomiting, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I ended up going to the clinic. I had some Asian lady. She's like, oh, tell me the symptoms. I'm like, well, I've been vomiting and shit, and I haven't seen my period since 2 months ago. And she's like, oh, I want you to, like, Dad, just need $10 to come over. So my dad came, he bought me a ham sandwich. I would never forget that. That was the ham sandwich of my day. So they told me to piss on a stick. And literally the stick felt like it looked like a piece of paper, so I wouldn't know if that's 99. The Asian girl, she come back in now and she's checking it. She's like, you pregnant. I'm like, bitch, check again, take another motherfucking test. I don't believe that shit. Nah, bitch. I just came here thinking I got food poisoning and shit. Nah, you can't be telling me I'm pregnant, bitch. Take it again. She's like, it's 99% accurate. Okay. So we get in the car, and my dad takes me to Tim Hortons, and we're like quiet the whole time. So like my dad's pretty cool. So if I tell him that, he's all right. He's all happy. You know, you're 19 and pregnant. At least you're not like 14 and 15 and you're in high school and shit and you're doing that whatever, you're pregnant. Parents, they didn't know who the baby father is. Mind you, me, I kept this nigga on the low, and he was a white boy. I kept this white boy on the low, so nobody knew about him or of him or whatever until I was pregnant. I'm like, yeah, da da da. So I didn't want to tell my mama because she was. You want to tell my mom. I ended up calling this girl, so I'm like, yo, ma, I got something to tell you. She like, I already know. Can't be smoking weed, can't be drinking ice caps, can't be doing this, can't be doing that, can't be blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay. But it was the coolest thing that ever happened in my life. After all of that happened, showing my dad the test like crazy mad woman and telling my mom on the phone, they were excited. They were more excited than me because it's like every doctor's appointment. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Da da da. My mom's rubbing my stomach every day and all this shit. So I was doing my thing. I had a dream of what my kid was gonna look like, and I'm like, my kid is gonna be white. He's gonna have blue eyes. He's gonna be a white boy. I had a dream about it, and everyone's like, "No, you're crazy. Kid's gonna come out light skinned because he's black. Kid's gonna come out white, light skinned." I'm gonna show you guys a picture of when my kid was just born. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that right there. And I also have another picture. He's so cute. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. It was actually the man of my dreams. Like literally, um, everybody who did not believe me that my kid was gonna come out the color he came out, that he was gonna have blue eyes, that he was gonna be so cute, and they were there and they witnessed it. The father wasn't there though. But they were there and they witnessed it. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of when my kid was just born. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that right there. And I also have another picture. He's so cute. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. After all of this happened, I mean everybody, his family found out about my son and everybody was happy and stuff like that. And you know what? This kid is born in the life of love and stuff, and I love this kid. Like, look at this. Look at this. The moral of the story is if you're 19 and pregnant, you're not alone. Don't be scared because, family got you, and I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried about um, being pregnant and not having money to get my kids stuff because I already know that whatever happened, my grandfather, my family, everything, everybody, like, they got me, and if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would be able to like start off and whatever. But if you're 19 or 18 or 16, even if you're a teenager and you're scared of doing this, don't be. Being a parent does change you, and you cannot go outside when you feel like it or chill with your friends and do well. You can do that sometimes if your parents are like chill and would watch your kid once in a blue moon, but it's all about having that bond, and it's all about having the bond, and basically no kid's gonna love you. No one's gonna love you more like your kid. No one's gonna be there for you more like your kid. No one's gonna hug you when you're crying more like your kid, because they're gonna be there for you and you gotta be there for them. That's a love.